want to make a difference,
Make ready, let's go!
risk your life for a better world. But some things you never see coming.
Security's early. You with me?
Today, the world's elite fighting force betrayed our nation. On my orders, the G.I. Joes were terminated with extreme prejudice.
They're all dead.
We were set up right from the start.
Dwayne, I was trying to picture you as a 6-year-old playing with G.I. Joe figurines. I kind of saw your big biceps there already popping out. How was it for you when you were a child growing up with G.I. Joe?
When I was a kid, I loved playing with G.I. Joes. I played with G.I. Joes in Star Wars. So often, like when we're kids, we live out these fantasies through our toys and our dolls or action figures. And in this case, it was G.I. Joe for me. So believe me, making a movie like this is a very cool, like deep-rooted love that I have for G.I. Joe. So to be able to make it, it was a lot of fun.
I saw a great tweet of yours where you said that, Boba Fett and Snake Eyes were your two characters you've always wanted to play. So Star Wars is being remade. Maybe we could see you in there?
I gotta call JJ, yes. It's a quick call to JJ. Look, I'm happy for his version. I think he's gonna be amazing. I'm a big fan of JJ and a big fan of the franchise, obviously, of Star Wars. So yeah, when I was a kid, I was all about Boba Fett and Snake Eyes. So you can imagine then how cool it was for me in the scene where I was with Snake Eyes. It was awesome.
Like a pinch yourself moment in a sense.
Yes, only I ask other people to pinch me, and I make it inappropriate.
We're all that's left. Let's move. World ain't saving itself.
In terms of your, growing up having wrestling relatives,
Yeah.
were there lessons from that you still take today and you still use?
Countless, sure, countless. I didn't grow up in Hollywood, and I grew up in a world, in a pro wrestling world that was not as global as it is today. It was raw and dirty, and we lived like gypsies. But yet there was still the thread of there's no substitute for hard work. So my dad would wake up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and he would be at the gym, building his body, preparing for his matches, and that was my takeaway, when I was a kid. Like, hard work.
And you have some great scenes with Arnold Vosloo, our South African. We're very proud of him.
He's awesome. Well, keep in mind, I've known him since the Mummy series too, as well. So I've known him for some time, and Arnold, a wonderful guy. I could see why you guys are so proud of him. But he plays so very interesting with him because he's such a wonderful guy. But he has such a great look, and he could play. He's so evil at times, and he does it well.
You play a fantastic action figure. We see you as the hero. And this one you're a Jay-Z quoting, huge gun-toting kind of guy. Do you find different things to peg your heroism on?
Regardless of the character, whether it's in a movie like this or a smaller movie like Snitch that we talked on, as long as the hero is getting better by the end of the movie, I think that's important because I think when he gets better, when a hero gets better by the end of the movie, then generally everybody around him gets better. And it's all about getting better. It's like one big getting better stew.
And staying true to the mythology of G.I. Joe.
Yes, that's a great point. Yeah, I want to respect the mythology. That was very important for this second time around. I think we did that. The first G.I. Joe came out, and it was good. There was a lot of room for improvement, and I think fans were very vocal, and they should be vocal, by the way, because they have a great, like me, like a deep affinity for the mythology. Yeah, and you want to make sure that it's protected. You're not going to please everybody, but if you really pay homage to the mythology and you start off with that base and that foundation, then I think you're able to make the franchise work. Part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, down the road.
Infinitum.
Yeah.